today, first day of play. We got to look at some of the first round pairings. 2022 champion JT Poston going off the 10th hole in just a few minutes. That's at 7:13, so right about 10 minutes away from now, as you mentioned, Andrew. Yep. Jacob Bridgman and Eric Cole also a part of that group. A couple of champions at 7:24, defending champ Brian Campbell, and then the 2024 champ Davis Thompson, and that's alongside with Max Homa. Jordan Spieth, Ben Griffin, and the young gun Jackson Koiven, they'll follow at 7:35 this morning. But then later on in the afternoon, we have Ricky Fowler, Keith Mitchell, and Zach Johnson. They go off the front at 12:34. Chris Gotterup, the former Ryder Cup captain, Keegan Bradley, and Tom Kim, they'll follow even afterwards, 12:45. And now we're going to look for our birdies for charity count for the Pro-Am yesterday. 232 birdies. The person now who will either match or come close to the total number of birdies made will win a 2-year lease on a new Lexus. We've been in some of those, at least, with the shuttle buses. Those are nice. Especially that's what the drivers tell us, at least. Last year, the event raised a record-breaking $16.9 million for charity. And today, also, Senior Day out here at the course. That means that folks 60 and older can get discounted ground passes. That includes free parking at the tournament parking lots. You can also purchase your discounted tickets online, but you may get your ID checked when you come through the gate.
And, of course, as we have said day in and day out, it is hot out here at the John Deere Classic. So the key is staying hydrated in addition to staying cool. The Goodwill Cart Committee is working around the clock this week to keep volunteers hydrated out on the course. The team has hundreds of water bottles and Powerades they drive out to those volunteers.
We're going through
and once
probably,
they make it through all the holes,
I'd say at least twice
right
as much in this. We're going through probably, I'd say at least twice as much in this half a day already than we've ever gone through. I mean, the coolers just aren't even holding it. It's like melting so fast.
Mary says this isn't even the hottest JDC that she's been through. She says that honor belongs to 2006 when Team Michelle Wee played and she actually had to withdraw after the 9th hole because of heat exhaustion. I remember that.
And while the golfers there are working their way up the leaderboards, we're going to tell you right now about some Rock Island middle school, or high school, music students who are working in the concessions. News 8's Emma Bucher is live right now at the Oasis, and that'll be where students are kicking up their biggest fundraiser of the year. Hey, Emma.
Hey, Joe. Now, I do need to address something. You opened up this show with, we're thankful that we're not sweating. I want to know who we is, because I am sweating so much out here right now. It is so hot this morning already, but it's already heating up back in the kitchen in the Oasis, because actually just about, less than a half hour ago, the first few volunteers with the Rock Island Music Association have already started showing up to help run the Oasis today. You know, they're making sure that everybody here is fed, cold drinks, hot food, absolutely delicious stuff, because again, this is a big deal for them, guys. So this is their biggest fundraiser of the year, like Joe mentioned. Now, they're selling sandwiches, cold drinks, hot dogs, all of the iconic John Deere Classic foods to help keep fans fueled throughout the tournament. And in return, the fans are fueling the band's finances. So the tips that are both cash and digital forms, they go right back into the program. They pay for their uniforms, new instruments, instrument repairs. It even pays for them to go on trips and play in some really cool locations. In some years, they've raised between $30,000 and $40,000 just with this fundraiser alone. So the marching band drum major Miles says that the hard work really opens up the door for some unforgettable experiences, guys.
Over the past 3 years, we've gotten to play in multiple NFL stadiums. We've gone to many competitions. We have nice instruments. We've gotten to expand into some new uniforms every year. So that's nice. Just getting nicer things for the band and getting to go to cool places. Playing in the US Bank Stadium last year was a super cool opportunity.
Yeah, so like Miles said, I personally never did marching band, but I know it is a huge commitment. He says volunteering here at the Oasis every summer is also a huge commitment, but it really helps teach some hard work and discipline for these students, and it also helps fund their next year, which this year it's actually a really big deal. It is their 100th anniversary, the Rock Island High School Marching Band. So they've got some fun stuff coming up that they need some money to pay for, so this celebration, or this fundraiser, I should say, is going to help with that a lot. Now, Joe, they're going to start serving breakfast here pretty soon at about 7:30, I believe. So next time you guys see me, there's going to be some action going on behind me. And yeah, it's just going to be a really fun time, a great cause to support.
Thank you so much, Emma. Andrew, let me take a look at you. You don't look like you have sweat on your face. Not right now, at least. It's because we're in the cooling area. We'll have to get Emma to come out here at some point later on. She just got to make sure she brings us something. That's the main point that we need her to when she comes out here. Now, for you guys at home, if you're looking for even more exclusive John Deere coverage this morning, make sure that you tune in right here on our WQAD News 8 app. You can also catch the 19th hole special. That's starting at 6:30 tonight. WQAD proud to be the official station of the John Deere Classic.